Welcome back to the GETPod.
This is the ASMR episode. Get ready for this. Ah! Okay. Now back to our schedule, our regularly scheduled programming.
Oh yeah.
Episode 3.
I got my nails done.
Whoa, peep those, girl.
The lighting's off.
You're also like super far from the
Why
camera.
am I so white in this? Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Why am I so white? Karina 2024.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, why are you spotlighting us? It's already super bright in here.
Okay, hold on. Let me warm it up.
Oh my God, why? We already have this light. Are you gonna turn this light
I
off?
hate this light so much. Ew.
Oh, ooh, I like this. This is nice. Yeah. Okay. Well, while Karina is setting up our lighting mid-recording, I'll like do the bullet points of what we're gonna talk about today. First, gotta do what you're doing. What you doing? You know.
Yeah.
Start the podcast. The Game Award. Are you okay?
I fell. It's
Okay.
fine.
The Game Award nominees came out, so we're gonna discuss that. And you know, mainly that we're gonna have our thoughts about that. There is a little something controversial about the Game Award nominees
Oh.
that we will discuss. I'm not gonna reveal it to Karina yet, so she can be surprised.
Karina's always surprised. Okay.
So Karina, what you doing?
Why'd you give the camera that look? What'd you do? Oh.
So Karina, what you doing? Oh my God, why you're like always falling? You're just perpetually falling.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
It's fine.
What you doing, Karina? What you been up to this week?
Yeah.
We can come back to you if you want. I can go first if you'd
I
like.
have nothing. Nothing.
Didn't watch or play anything?
I watched Pretty Little Liars because I was in a weird... the song came back to me. The theme song, you know?
I've never heard it.
Yeah, you don't want to. It's so
Oh, okay.
Middle school me had some explaining to do. I can't explain what I was watching. That's such a young, impressionable age.
Pretty Little Liars, the one where it's like they're all teenagers, but they look like they're supposed to be teenagers, but they all look like 26.
Yeah.
I say that's every
Yes.
CW show.
It's not CW. It
Oh.
was freaking, oh my gosh, at the time it was ABC Family. Now it's Freeform, whatever. But
Awesome.
ABC Family published a show where it was normal to date a freshman in high school as a teacher.
Okay, I was gonna say, were you a freshman in high school? But that's pretty bad.
No. It was a freaking teacher and freshman in high school. I'm so sorry.
Persona 5 moment.
It was really weird.
No, it's weird. It happens in Persona 5.
It did.
My
But
favorite
it's
part
so
about
weird.
Persona 5 is the first boss being the guy that abuses his position of power to get with students, and that's bad. But then you can date your teacher.
Yeah.
But that's okay, guys.
Anyway, I watched Pretty
Thanks,
Little
Japan.
Liars. Thanks ABC Family for that.
Yeah, thanks ABC Family. Shout out ABC Family, sponsor us.
Yeah, please.
I'll watch Pretty Little Liars if you give us money.
It is Freeform now, so.
Oh, sorry, Freeform.
Freeform, please sponsor us.
Mhm.
We love you. It was picture day today at CCPS,
Oh,
so I had a picture.
yeah.
That was fun.
Is that why you look so great today?
I always look great. What do you mean?
I wasn't saying that. I was just trying to be nice.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. I wear very simple.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Thanks, Jake. I almost called you Jake.
You called me Jake. There's no almost.
Okay.
Okay, anyways.
No.
That was awkward.
That was really
Yeah, that was awkward. Anyways.
Thanks, Logan. I've spent a lot of time with Jake this week. I'm sorry.
Okay. I haven't been up to much. I beat Dragon Age. That was pretty cool.
How
I beat
did
it.
that go?
I liked it. It was a good game. I give it like an 8 out of
'cause
10.
You were really debating on whether or not it was going to be good.
It was good. My biggest issue. I'm gonna keep this brief because I don't want to like go too in depth on it because we kind of did that last episode.
Yeah.
My two biggest issues is that the player choice was just not really there, which kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Like it's an RPG, I want to be able to make more choices. The ending is literally it's the exact same ending. It's just that what you choose is how you get the ending.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I just wish there was. I wish there was more. Damn,
offense,
calling out
that's so
BioWare.
idiotic.
No, but like I just wish there was more choice. And also, which this has been like reported on. Like I think IGN put an article out about it. The biggest issue with that game is that it was trying to be 2 games. It was trying to be like a sequel to the last game. Oh, we gotta turn that down.
Please.
I
am sweating.
So it's supposed to be a sequel to the last game, but they also wanted it to be a new game as like a jumping off point. Hold on, the mic is like going crazy right now, so this might be better.
I set it to 70. Okay, we might want to cut out a bunch of this. I don't
Nah,
know.
it's fine.
I can do that.
Nah, it's fine.
I can do
It's
that.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah,
I'm
it was.
really trying to cut out my Jake comment.
It was.
Sorry,
Nope,
Jake.
that'll live forever. So it was trying to be 2 different games, and I just wish it was like a sequel. I just wish it could have been one because it would have been better that way. But it was good.
no.
I liked it. It's like probably top 5 games of the year. Not my game of the year, which we will talk about later.
Please do. I would love to.
We plan to with the game of the words.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
I did play this other game because I actually it's also a mobile game.
Yeah, Karina's our mobile game expert here.
Right.
We gotta bring in RJ one time and do a gotcha game episode.
I am so bad with mobile games.
Yeah.
I really do not love mobile games. I just recently started playing them. Outside of Cats and Soup, which by the way, I
Forgot
am
that was
still
the name.
level J. Of Cats and Soup, I am still level J. I cannot expand my level. It's a struggle.
Cats and Soup. Get her level. What's the next level?
It's K.
Get the level K,
Please.
please.
Thank you.
Anyways.
Okay, also, I really want to play Cats Are Cute.
A lot of cat themed games.
I really miss, those Pets games went on the DS? It was the Pets
Yeah, like
game.
Nintendogs.
Yes.
Okay.
There was this Cats and Dogs one on Nintendogs. And
Revenge
I
of
liked the
Kitty Galore.
cats. I loved the cats, and I was looking for like a little.
Two of you
take
got
care
that.
Of your cat.
Yeah.
Like Tamagotchi.
You ever thought about getting a real cat?
I have 2.
Oh. So you neglect your cats to take care of your virtual cats.
No, I pet my cats as I'm playing.
That's
cats.
crazy.
I love cats.
It's fair enough.
I'm the crazy cat lady.
Fair. Okay.
It's fine.
I also started watching Arcane, the new season.
Oh my god, I've been meaning.
I'm
to
not
watch
caught
the
up.
show.
That's great. I'm not caught up, so we want to talk about that.
Yeah.
It's great though.
Can't.
It's enjoyable.
You know what? Maybe next episode we'll talk about Arcane because I'll watch it this week.
I'll try my best.
Cool.
Arcane actually is on the Game Award nominees. Spoilers.
Interesting.
Yes, against
Okay.
Fallout, which is going to be fun.
That's gonna be interesting.
That's going to be a hard one. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into it.
Yes.
I'm gonna scroll down. I'm gonna go from the bottom to the top. So we'll see because we're gonna save Game of the Year for last. You know.
Solid.
Yeah. Okay.
As we should.
So, which again, we're going to preface this. A lot of the early ones are like esports, and while Karina has thoughts about esports, my mind is empty when it comes to esports.
I have so many thoughts.
So I'll try my best. Okay. So starting off, best esports team. St. John's Red Storms. No.
Obviously.
But that'd be cool. Yeah, no, we endorse St. John's Red Storms. Sponsor us.
I would be the one to sponsor you.
You should sponsor us.
We're out of budget.
Oh.
Anyway.
Anyways, okay. So best esports team, Billy Gaming, League of Legends. Gen G, League of Legends. Navi, Counter-Strike. Team 1, League of Legends. Team Liquid, Dota 2.
Team Liquid is solid.
Yeah, Team Liquid's the only one I knew of beforehand.
Yeah,
so
Team Liquid's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Counter-Strike is on there, actually.
Counter-Strike's also on best esports game, which is later.
Interesting. Is it Counter-Strike 2 or is it Counter-Strike CSGO?
CSGO doesn't exist anymore.
That's why.
CSGO is gone.
But it was gone as of this year, which is why I'm asking.
Yes.
Because it would have been last year's stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I'm curious if it's...
Well, this is for 2024. Yeah.
It is Counter-Strike 2.
This is for 2024, as in like this year.
Oh, I thought it was all of...
No, they do it year. Like they do it as the
from,
present
like,
year.
October of last year.
They do it from like November of last year to this year. Yeah.
because that's when the cutoff is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. Any other thoughts about esports teams?
No. They
Okay.
all make sense.
Yeah, these are gonna
Most
go
of
by.
them have
The
been on
esports
there.
ones are gonna go by pretty fast.
Yeah.
Best esports athlete, 33.
Okay.
Alexi B.
Really? Okay. Intriguing.
These names mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
Chovy.
Chovy. Okay.
Faker. I do know Faker. Faker
is always gonna win.
Faker, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Faker's the one that had the $500 league skin
Yep.
that he got like got none of the proceeds from. Thanks, Riot Games. Sponsor us.
If Riot Games isn't gonna sponsor Faker, I don't think we're getting a sponsorship. I'll be so
Called
mad for you.
out. That's crazy.
I'll be so.
Oh
mad.
my god. Well, now we're not definitely. Zywoo and
It's nothing to me. I don't know.
Zimjika. ZMJJKK.
I don't know that one.
No. I wish it showed the game.
Yeah.
That would have been fun for me.
Because then you could be like.
I could be like, oh, I know this game, kinda. Okay.
Sure.
Here we go. This one I can talk more about, and this one will provide more discussion topic. Best esports game. Counter-Strike. It's just called Counter-Strike, but I assume it means Counter-Strike 2.
Counter-Strike 2, yeah.
Dota 2. League of Legends.
Okay.
Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
That's elimination.
Hold on.
What even
Stop
is
the
that?
count. Stop the count.
What is that?
I'm looking it up. Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
I'm surprised that Counter-Strike is on there, to be honest, because it's how long.
Okay, it's literally a League of Legends ripoff.
Of course it is.
Yeah. It's the same font. Oh my god, look. It's the exact same font.
That's crazy.
I'm going to try and show this to the people at home. It's literally the exact same font. It's crazy.
That's actually insane.
It's like
It even has
it's
the O.
it's legit
That's
just a League of Legends
crazy.
ripoff. I don't know what's crazier that game exists or that it's nominated for a Game Award. Okay, and then the last one's Valorant. I think we all know what's gonna win this one. It wins every year.
Yeah.
Dota 2. No.
Oh, right.
I love Dota 2. No, League of Legends. It's League of
Yeah,
Legends.
it's League of Legends.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but I do think Valorant has had a really good year.
Has it?
And I'm surprised that Counter-Strike is on there.
Counter-Strike, I feel
has
like
a lot of-
Counter-Strike's kind of picking up.
It's picking up a lot, but it's had a really controversial beginning.
To be
that's why I'm
fair,
wondering
I also kind of see it as like a legacy pick, just because like, oh, it's Counter-Strike, but
Gotta put it
that
on.
kind of like how it used to be like, oh, Zelda game. Those up there.
Gotta do it.
Fun fact, this surprised me. Little spoiler alert: the new Zelda game, the Echoes of Wisdom, I think it's called,
Yeah.
not listed for Game of the Year.
What?
I know. I think this might be the first year that a Zelda game came out and it's not nominated for Game of the Year.
That's crazy. That's actually insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
Okay.
But yeah,
Then they have to be really good.
I think it's also interesting. You'll see.
Okay.
I think it's also interesting to go on an esports game that out of the 5 games listed, like 4 of them are from the same 2 companies.
Yeah.
Because it's Valve and Riot.
Yeah.
Which they usually dominate the esports. It's also interesting because they used to do like best esports competition. But they don't have that this year.
Yeah. I'm surprised that Overwatch is also just not listed. And I mean, Smash, Overwatch, and Blizzard, they're not.
I don't think Smash ever would because Nintendo would get
No,
upset.
Nintendo would
But
be
also going on the
upset.
Overwatch thing, last semester I took an
great.
esports class. Also last semester I took an esports class.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the project was, but I had to research an Overwatch player. And what my findings were is basically the Overwatch League killed itself. Like it was bad. It is bad. So that makes sense as to that. Ooh, this is a fun one. Okay.
Fair enough.
Best VR/AR game. Arizona Sunshine. Have you heard of that?
I
It's like a zombie game.
Yeah.
Asgard's Wrath 2. That one looked cool. It was like
That
a
did
little
look
like
sick.
melee
I didn't
combat.
play it, but yeah, it did look cool.
Yeah, there's some heavy hitters in this category. Batman Arkham Shadow, which I've heard many good things about.
have
I really
heard
want to
good
play it.
things.
I've heard like amazing things.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everything
Metal
else.
Hellsinger. I didn't know Metal Hellsinger had a VR game. That's like the rhythm game, right? The rhythm shooter, like that to heavy metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know they had a VR game. That's cool.
Intriguing.
Yeah, and then Metro Awakening, which I've
I
not
don't know
played
about
that, but Metro. Have you ever played Metro?
No.
Oh, Metro's great. Metro's a great series. It's based off a book.
Ew, I love books.
Say ill.
I said, oh.
Oh, I thought you said ew. A book. Oh.
I'm a huge reader. I don't
No,
know.
Metro is like a super popular like Russian book
Okay.
where it's like a post-apocalyptic Russia and humans
Sounds like right up my alley.
humans are like put trapped in metro stations.
Huh.
And so like there's different like that you basically are going through metro stations. Ooh. You're going like through metro stations.
I would love
Different things. They're very cool games. They're, like,
Metro, you said? I don't know
yes.
what it is.
Metro 2033 is the first one.
I'm usually a reader. So
Big recommend.
I'm gonna probably read the Russian book.
To do that too. I don't have any inputs on this one, but best sport/racing. F1 24, EA Sports Football Club 25, NBA 2K 25, Top Spin 2K 25, and WWE 2K 24. Thoughts?
NBA.
Yeah, I was leaning towards NBA or EA Sport,
It's
the
probably
FIFA.
One of the bigger ones.
I didn't realize they're not called FIFA anymore.
They're not FIFA anymore?
I think they had like a dispute
So it's
for
probably-
money. That's why it's
Yeah,
EA
no.
Sports
Yeah.
Football Club. Yeah.
That's stupid.
Okay. Best sim/strategy game. Age of Mythology Retold. Frostpunk 2. Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess. Manor Lords or Unicorn Overlord. Manor Lord is pretty popular on Steam.
I've never heard of any of these.
Okay, cool. I'll take over this segment then.
And I love sim games.
Age of Mythology Retold, I've not heard of, But Frostpunk, I know Frostpunk's very popular. Okay, I know Frostpunk's very popular. I see you guys. I see you out there.
I live under a rock, apparently.
Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess. I like. See, you ever heard of Skillup? He's a YouTuber. Shout out Skillup. I get most of my like video game news from him, and he talked about that game. He said it was cool. So I'm gonna trust you on this one, Skillup.
Okay.
Manor Lords. I didn't play Manor Lords, but I know that it got really popular on Steam. I think it was like one of the most wishlisted games.
The unicorn one sounds cool.
Unicorn Overlord, I did play. I didn't buy it, but I played the demo.
Fun.
It is fun. It's like it's kind of like a JRPG like sim.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Intriguing. Unicorn Overlord?
Yes. So you ever heard of Vanillaware? They're a studio. I'm trying to think. Okay, I'm just gonna list some games. Tell me if you ever heard of them. 13 Sentinels.
No.
Okay. Lost Odin, I think it's called.
Yes.
Okay, Lost Odin.
I've heard.
Dragon Crown on like on the PS Vita, like beat 'em ups. Anyways, they work with Atlas. You know Atlas, the publisher.
Yes.
They work with Atlas. Heard good things. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it.
This is what it looks like? This is not what I was picturing when I said Unicorn Overlords.
Yes.
Why is this?
Show the people at home.
This looks like.
I told you it was a JRPG.
Yeah, but that's not what I was picturing. I was picturing like neon and happy.
No, it's like fantasy.
I want to play Final.
It's not Final Fantasy. It's just a fantasy. Best family game.
0 out of 10.
Damn. Okay.
Best family game?
Best family game.
Let's go.
Astrobot.
Solid.
Princess Peach. Showtime.
Yay.
Did you play it?
I did.
Was it good?
It was so
Okay,
good.
we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a second. Super Mario Party Jamboree.
It was terrible.
Really? I heard it was really good.
I didn't like it.
I heard it was really good. Okay.
It was kind of trash.
Maybe you're just wrong. Legend is I don't know. I haven't played it. I just like giving you a hard time.
Personally.
The Legend of Zelda:
It was good.
Echoes of Wisdom.
Oh, okay.
The Plucky Squire.
Boring.
Did you not like it?
Hot take. I never played it personally.
But it looks so pretty.
It looks so pretty, but I watched like one little baby person playing it, and I was like,
And it was Joey.
It looks boring as hell.
Fair enough.
Might as well have been Joey,
Okay,
honestly.
crazy.
It was one of my friends.
Okay.
It looked boring. I don't know. Maybe it was just me.
Astrobot looks really fun. I really want to play Astrobot.
Astrobot looks so
I really liked the like launch Astrobot game that came with the PlayStation.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
I was obsessed with that.
Yeah, it was really fun.
This is so good. Why have they not done this before?
They did. Now they did it again.
I am so happy.
Talking about Princess Peach.
Princess Peach is my favorite thing in the entire universe.
Game
I
of
love
year?
it. Personally, yeah.
Okay.
So good.
We'll get
So
into
good.
that a little more later, because after the award, we're gonna talk about our personal games of the year.
Yeah, Princess Peach actually might be my game of the year. Yeah.
Fair. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I think it actually might be because it was just so good.
Fair enough.
It was so good. It's so cute. Okay.
Legend of Zelda. I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan. I didn't get the new one. It
didn't
didn't interest me.
No.
And you know what? You want to know what they took from us? It was supposed to be a Zelda Maker, like Mario Maker,
Oh my god.
where you'd make your own dungeons. And they were like, nope. Nintendo, don't sponsor us, because I'm mad at you. You can't see me, but I'm pouting. You can put it back now. Yeah, but like, come on, a Zelda Maker?
That would have been sick. I actually would have gotten that.
Hear me out. Zelda Maker. Make your own 2D Zelda dungeons. 4 different themes. You have Link to the Past style. Well, you know in Mario Maker, you have like different game styles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mario Maker is what got me into gaming.
So what you'd have a Link to the Past, right? You have a Link to the Past as a style. You could have the GBA games, like Minish Cap as a style.
Yeah.
You could have the 3DS style.
Hell yeah.
And then you gotta keep it classic. You got that NES style.
Oh,
gee. Like, that's what I'm talking about. I have been asking for that for legit years. I remember during COVID going with my mom to like get our vaccines and like in the car. Like, you remember back during COVID when you're like in the car and you're in line?
You had to do the testing at
Yes,
the window,
we were doing that, and I was talking to her. I was like, "Mom, you know what would be the best idea ever? Zelda Maker."
You should have trademarked it and brought it to Nintendo and been like,
Dude, Nintendo, that literally would print so much money. That game. Oh, you see, look at Mario Maker.
It's so.
I don't even like Mario that much. I love Mario Maker.
Mario Maker was genuinely.
Mario Maker's my favorite Mario game.
By far.
Yeah, it's
honestly,
amazing.
Mario Maker is the reason that what's it called? Sorry, I got a call.
You're okay.
Not
now. Continue.
Don't yell at Joey.
Joey, not now. Continue.
He's gonna be a guest on the pod.
Not in a million years. Anyways, I'm sorry. You're talking about Mario Maker.
Anyway, not former. He is an alumni.
Mario Maker.
Mario Maker. It's what got me into game development.
Really?
Yeah, because I had it on the 3DS when I was a kid.
They had a Mario Maker on DS.
It was 3DS.
They had a Mario Maker. They had a Mario Maker on 3DS.
Yeah, it was like a little golden border. It was so cool.
Really? Hold on.
Dude, it was the best.
I need to see this because I had no idea.
It was so good, and it was. I was obsessed. Okay, and like when I tell you, Mario Maker on the 3DS genuinely is what got me into game development.
Oh my god, they did have a Mario Maker on 3DS.
It was literally what
That's
got
crazy.
me into game development. I wanted to be a game developer after playing this.
That's awesome. That's how I felt about Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild made me want to be a game developer, and then Tears of the Kingdom made me want to not make video games. JK, I love Tears of the Kingdom. It's a great game. Not as good as Breath of the Wild, though.
I never got into a Zelda game.
That's crazy.
I've never gotten into Zelda.
You would have gotten into Zelda Maker.
I would have.
You lost a customer, Miyamoto.
Yeah, honestly.
We know you're the guy who runs Nintendo.
Because, Animal Crossing, I actually got into it with Happy Home Designer.
Animal Crossing Maker. That basically is what that is, actually.
Happy Home Designer is literally basically
Animal Crossing Maker.
Homemaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's valid for me. I loved it. It was so fun because you got little themes from the
Also,
people.
make another F-Zero game. Make another F-Zero game.
Oh.
I like F-Zero. I've only played the Wii U one, and that one was very good.
Yeah.
But I like Star Fox. I like the idea of Star Fox.
The idea?
Yeah, okay. Best community support.
Interesting. Go.
Baldur's Gate 3.
I love that. Okay.
Final Fantasy 14. Fortnite. Helldivers 2. And No Man's Sky. I'm going to come out here and say it right now. Final Fantasy 14 should not get this year.
No, it shouldn't. What the hell? No.
What?
I don't like that.
Why?
I don't like it.
Why?
Final Fantasy 14, okay, listen. They have the community support. They have a really decent dev community that comes back and does, like, updates for them and patches, but that's it.
No, it usually is pretty good, actually. It's more than that. It is. That's not my issue, though, with this year.
I think, okay, Fortnite is always on my top picks for that. I will say, like, Fortnite has always been good. I don't think Helldivers 2 deserves to be up there.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
No, so Final Fantasy 14, they have pretty good like community support. They engage with their devs. That's not my issue. Yeah. My issue is that Final Fantasy 14, and we're gonna talk about this last week on the podcast, but I forgot that it was Veterans Day, so we didn't come here. But my biggest issue with Final Fantasy 14 right now is that it doesn't know how to cater, and this is like you can say this for a lot of games, which is a big issue in making a multiplayer game like this. They don't know how to cater to your mid-core player, you know. So when you're developing a game, like a multiplayer game, for example, you have three kinds of players. You have your casual players. Mm-hmm. You say your softcore players.
Softcore.
You have your midcore player, and then you have your hardcore player. Now your hardcore player are the kinds of people, that are like, I'm gonna do the dungeons and all the raids and the mythic raids and all that, and they get all the gear and they're really good at the game and they love the game. And they play all the time. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Your softcore players are like, I'm going to go pick flowers, or like, I'm just going to go chill.
That's me.
Yeah, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
But I'm a completionist too.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm like, I need plats now.
I would say that you're a mid-core player then.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Softcore player is like literally, I'm playing until I'm done, and then I'm just going to stop playing.
Oh, yeah.
And mid-core player is like you're in between. Mid-core player is like, I'm going to do more, but I'm not going to do as much as the hardcore player. The issue is that Final Fantasy 14 doesn't cater to the mid-core. So they always are like releasing new like hard raids, which are great, because those hardcore players are always something to do, which is awesome. Like that's great, love that. And like the softcore players, the Final Fantasy 14 storyline is just so long at this point that you can spend like hours upon hours doing that.
Yeah.
Like hundreds of hours just doing that. So you're fine. But if you're like me, I'm a mid-core player. I'm caught up on the story. I've done all that. There's nothing else for me to really do right now. Like, I mean, there's not, like, because all the content they're adding are, like, hardcore raids, and I don't have friends to do it with, And
Yeah,
people
so
are
there's
mean.
nothing to-
People are mean, so I don't want to do it with random people. So I'm just like, I have no reason to play. I have not played, like, I resubbed recently because they did a new update and they added new stuff. I added like a new casual race, so I'm enjoying that. But I resubbed this month, November. The last time I played Final Fantasy 14 was in August. No, it was July, actually. Last time I played was July.
July.
Yes. Which, for an online game, to lose a player for that long,
Especially as like
crazy.
as heavily as you used.
Yeah, I love Final Fantasy 14. I still love it. It's a great
Yeah.
game. I just don't have a reason to play it right now.
That's fair.
And I wish I had a reason. So I would not give it to them. You know who I'd give it to, actually? Baldur's Gate 3.
I think so too.
They have been so in touch with the community. They're still making videos and like, here's
I think
like
Fortnite deserves to be up there. I agree with that 1,000%. What was the last one? No Man's Sky?
No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky, I feel like does pretty well.
Valid. That's a valid.
No Man's Sky is a pretty small community, so I feel like it's pretty easy to do it. My thing with Baldur's Gate 3 though is like they're still making videos for like console players on how to mod their game.
They literally talk to every single like gaming community out there. Like there's Reddit pages. They talk to everyone.
Yeah, it's great. They're
Like,
great people.
So good.
Larian, come on the pod. Come on the pod. How crazy would it be if we got Larian on the podcast and they announced their new game on the Get podcast? That'd be insane.
People would actually subscribe.
Yeah, the people actually watch us. Larian, please, we need this. Okay.
Please.
There should be best community, like best
Isn't
ongoing
there
game.
Best community. I can't speak English.
It's okay. It's a hard language.
It really is. It's my first one.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Isn't there what?
There's usually like best community support, but then isn't there like best
Ongoing game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
something
So
like
there
that,
is. I
right?
scroll up to find it. Yeah, we're good. Don't look up the
Okay.
awards. I want to surprise you.
Okay.
Okay. So I scroll up a little bit because it goes hand in hand.
Gotcha.
Best ongoing game: Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Helldivers 2. I think Fortnite's going to win this one
Fortnite
pretty
should
well.
win.
I just think, because, we'll go through each of the games individually. Final Fantasy 14, I've already talked about my issues with that. Destiny 2 was in a great spot when the expansion came. No, not right now. When the expansion came out.
Oh, well, I thought the expansion just came out.
No, the expansion came out. It came out in June.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it was really good. But then, it was just a combination of things. Like, the game's been out for 10 years. Like, the franchise has been out for 10 years. People are getting tired of it. Then they had all those layoffs.
Shit.
They had all those layoffs, which was really sad. People don't want to play. It's just, I don't know if I could give it in good conscience to Destiny 2 at this point. Diablo 4, I actually like Diablo 4. I think it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Diablo 4, to me, is like that. Diablo 4 is the best, mid-core, softcore game out there.
I agree with that.
Because Diablo 4, I log on for to get my battle pass done, when I want to, and then I'm done. I don't play anymore. It's fun. I actually like the fact that they reset you every season. You make a new character.
Yeah.
Because not only does it get you to play with new things, it just it gives you a reason. I'm just gonna hop in for a couple weeks and I'll hop out.
Yeah,
Great.
it's very
If Fortnite wasn't here, I'd probably give it to Diablo 4. Honestly.
That's valid.
Yeah. They've also really they've really made the game a lot better since it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 14, I already talked about that. Mm-hmm. Fortnite's always doing new content.
Always.
Yeah.
I mean, the beginning of the year, we had the Lego content.
Yeah.
So
And,
much.
even though I would say Fortnite's kind of in a lull period right now, I always say it in the sense of, last year, I didn't even play Fortnite, and I knew... I didn't play Fortnite, and I knew it was happening in Fortnite. Yeah. That's how just, widespread it was, and how popular it was.
Freaking The Simpsons got
Peter Griffin!
So much.
Peter Griffin! Shout out Peter Griffin. Come in on the pod.
Agreed.
I saw you on Hot Ones. I know you can do it. Oh my god, wait, actually, time out, guys. That's the best spot to put a guest in, because it's their center of attention.
I agree.
Yeah, we need to get a guest.
Perfect.
We need to get a guest on here soon.
Well, Joey will be here next Monday. He could be our guest.
Okay.
He could be really funny.
Maybe.
We'll share a mic.
Maybe. We'll see.
I think this is...
Don't call us. We'll call you.
Oh, okay. I'm his agent.
No, we should have Joey on. We should have Joey on.
He's so funny.
Okay, let me go back down.
Okay.
Okay.
What else am
Okay.
I missing?
There's a lot. I think we're just barely halfway.
Sounds good.
Innovation and accessibility.
Sounds good to me.
Do you need me to elaborate, or do you got that?
No, I know. It's
Okay.
accessibility.
Yeah, okay.
Features, things of that nature.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Okay.
Diablo 4.
Okay.
Dragon Age: The Veilguard. We made it on, guys. It's the one award we got.
I can't speak on it, so you're gonna have
We got the one award.
Okay.
Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown.
I can't speak on that.
Star Wars Outlaws.
Okay.
What are you rooting for here? What are you pulling for? If you don't have an opinion, you can also say that because that's fair. I'm gonna jump in on Dragon Age. First off, I just want them to win an award, so just give them this one. But other than that, the accessibility on that game is actually pretty cool. I didn't get too excited. I didn't fiddle with it, but so you have like your difficulty options, right? Like classic, like any other RPG, any game. Yeah. But then you can also customize your difficulty. And you can customize that in so many ways. Like that's the accessibility.
Interesting.
So like you can make it to where you can't die if you just want to experience the story and you're not good at action games. You can do that. You can have it to where like some of the collectibles are a little hard to see if you have like sight problems. So you can make them glow more.
Kind of like an Uncharted.
Yeah, so it's stuff like that. Okay. It's stuff like that where it's like it's just so you can cater it to your experience, which I always am an advocate for. Like, hey, let people play the game they want to play. So that's the reason I'm going to go for Dragon Age. I also just don't know enough about these other games to talk about their accessibility. Yeah. Diablo 4 has text to speech.
That's pretty much all I know about it. Yeah. Great.
Here we go. I do have an opinion on this next category. Okay. Best fighting game.
Okay.
Tekken 8.
Okay.
Multiverses.
Okay.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection.
Okay.
Which, that game actually leads into our discussion that's going to be going on later. Because it's a remaster. It's not a new game.
I know.
It's a remaster.
Yes.
Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
It's like an anime fighting game.
That would explain it.
Yeah. The GOAT that's coming in now. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Have I played it? No. Is it Dragon Ball? Yeah. Yeah, it's a Dragon Ball game. They're always making Dragon Ball games. It's like it's like one of the most popular franchises in Japan. Here, I would say.
Yeah.
He's in the Macy's Day Parade.
I know. Kind of crazy.
I popped off the first year he was in. I was at my uncle's, it was like the whole family, and I was watching the parade. It's like, guys, I gotta watch the parade. Goku's gonna be there. And he was.
Don't do the anime hands.
Kame. I just Kamehameha you. Subscribe.
He's like my little brother.
You know, it's funny. One of my other friends said that to me like a couple months ago.
I think I've said that about you since.
Okay, let me clarify. Let me clarify the one I just mentioned, though. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you're a man, I'm gonna say this. Like, I'm generalizing. This is for all men. If you hear the phrase "One Piece," you think of One Piece.
Yeah, the One Piece.
Exactly. So I was walking with my friend. I was in a class with her last semester, so we're kept in touch. We were hanging out. Yeah. And she was like, "Yeah, it's like one piece of the puzzle." And I heard that, and I was like,
"One Piece?
One Piece?" And then she said I was like her 12-year-old brother. And it's like, damn. And I argued what I just said. I was like, hey, every man, if they hear the phrase One Piece, will think of the One Piece manga and anime.
I can absolutely vouch for that. That
exactly.
Is so
if you have read or watched One Piece, you definitely feel that way.
If you know somebody that has watched
One
Piece, all 1,000+ episodes, they will make One Piece just ingrained into your brain beyond belief.
I love One Piece.
Anytime you hear that phrase, it's just One Piece.
One Piece is great. I love One Piece.
Luffy?
But yeah, I would say Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. It looks really fun. You know what I like about it is it's going back to the good old days of Dragon Ball games back in my day when the Dragon Ball games were not made as balanced fighting games. They were made as like stupid things. Where it's like it's like accurate to the show. Yeah. Where like if you have Goku fighting like
what's crazy, I think
the Cyberman, Goku's gonna win. Like it's like that's how it works.
Yeah.
It's official power scaling.
I think it's just crazy that multiverses, whatever.
Multiverses.
And Capcom.
Well, multiverses got relaunched. To be fair, it's a little different.
I think they're just. Yeah.
To be fair, I will give Multiverse the benefit of the doubt because when that game initially came out, it was in early access, technically, and it just officially came out. Yeah. So I get that one. But yeah, the Marvel vs. Capcom one, I'm not a fan of that. We're gonna talk about that because there's more on that subject later.
Okay.
It's not remasters. Okay.
Please don't let it be, because I
It's
have
not.
hot topics about
It's not remasters, but I don't know if you're gonna enjoy it anymore. Best action game.
Okay.
Oh, first of all, like you're gonna notice this as we go throughout. Silent Hill 2 remake kind of got snubbed. It only had one award, I think.
Yeah, I'm confused by that.
Which is crazy. Maybe no, two. It has two because it does have one for best performance. That is true.
So weird.
Okay,
though.
so best action game. Is that weird in a bad way?
That's weird in a bad way.
Really?
Because why?
It's a remake, though. To be fair, it's a remake.
That's true.
I feel like remakes.
Also,
I feel like let's just pause the Game Awards thing. Talk about remakes versus remasters.
Yeah.
I do think it's a little different, just because usually with a remake, they do feel like different games. It depends. It depends. Because if it's like a straight up remake, just like the same game, it's harder to do that. But like Final Fantasy VII, those remakes, they're like retellings. They're not remakes.
Yeah.
So it's like murky water. But I get what you're saying.
It's weird to me.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I think it just depends.
It really does.
It depends on the game. That's a game by game basis.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
The Last of Us accessibility features last year. All of the remastered versions. Why was The Last of Us in everything last year?
The Last of Us Part 1 was in everything last year?
Part 1 and Part 2 were in pretty much everything in the last, 3 years. It's been insane.
That's dumb.
I mean, go back in time, all of the awards for the last 3 years, The Last of Us has been in it.
That's dumb.
It's insane. And it's all, the remastered.
The Last of Us is never going to stop making games.
It really won't.
No. It's going to keep going until we die.
Trapped.
No, go for it.
Hello,
Oh my god.
Light.
Okay.
The light hates me.
Okay. Best action game.
Okay.
Black Myth Wukong. I hit my funny bone. Ah.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was your reaction to the game.
No, I hit my funny bone. Okay. Black Myth Wukong.
Okay.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Okay.
Helldivers 2.
Okay.
Man, that game fell off so fast.
Yeah,
It was so good.
I was gonna say it was playable for 2 months.
I just don't I don't have the appealing going back, I guess. Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2. That's a pretty popular one. And Stellar Blade.
Interesting.
You know about Stellar Blade?
I don't know much about it.
It's like the Gooner game.
That's why.
Am I allowed to say that on this?
Go nuts.
Okay, yeah, it's the Gooner game.
Yeah, I don't know much about it. I've heard jokes about it.
Well, yeah, because everyone's like, it's anti-woke, so it's good. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen gameplay Stellar Blade, and my issue with that game, disregarding all of the, outside drama about it, it just looks really generic, action game to me.
Yeah.
Which, yeah. Warhammer 40K, I didn't play that, but I heard really good things about Space Marine 2.
Sure.
I could see that one winning. Helldivers 2.
No.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6, I've heard good things about.
That's solid.
It's Call of Duty, though, so,
It's not.
I've already played it.
Yeah. They all are. They're all the same.
I don't like Call of Duty.
They're all the same.
Yeah. The last time, they burned me last time I got a Call of Duty game, so I'm not getting another one. I got Modern Warfare 2. Because they said it was going to be the Call of Duty for the next 2 years, and then it wasn't. So I was like, I'm not buying a Call of Duty game after this.
No, they're always yearly.
They said they wasn't going to be, though. They just lied. They went back on it.
Yearly.
They verbatim said this will not this will be the next Call of Duty for 2 years, and then they were like, okay, we're gonna make a DLC, we're gonna make another game, which it's dumb. I'll probably play it. I'll play it when I go back home because I'll play it on Game Pass. Yeah, but I would not buy it. Black Myth Wukong I think is gonna win because that game was really popular. Yeah, it looks fun.
Solid.
I never played. Did you play it?
I haven't.
Okay,
no.
It looks fun though. I'm a fan.
I think Joey played it, actually, because I remember hearing a lot about it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Weirdly enough.
Yes. I think I lost my place.
ASMR break.
Bah! That means the break's over.
Cool.
Yeah. Best action adventure.
Oh, okay.
Didn't we? Oh, wait. We have best action and best action adventure.
That's kind of weird.
It's a little confusing. Yeah. Astrobot.
Solid. Okay.
Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown.
Solid.
Silent Hill 2, which I don't really think that's that. Well, I think it's because it's a shooter.
Yeah, but
and they don't.
It's not an action adventure.
I know, but they don't have a horror. They don't have a best horror.
Why?
I don't know if they make enough horror games yearly to to like have as a category,
but
personally.
I really feel like they should.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you.
I'm a horror game fanatic. I will talk to you all the day about horror
Well, I don't
games,
think I saw
but-
best narrative on here. Hold on.
Yeah, best narrative, best storytelling.
Oh, there is best narrative. That's False Alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so best action adventure, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws,
Okay.
and The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. I didn't play the Prince of Persia game, but I heard good things,
I heard
and I
really
love
good
I love Prince of Persia,
Yeah.
as we know. We talked about this like in the first episode.
Yes.
But Prince of Persia is great. I believe in that. Silent Hill 2. My good friend Zach, which maybe we'll get him on the pod sometime, maybe. He's a big horror game fanatic, so we can have like a horror game podcast.
Hell yeah.
He said Silent Hill 2 remake's really good.
I agree.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome.
Do you play it?
I did,
Okay.
actually. It was fantastic.
It seemed fun.
But
Yeah. Yeah, Astrobot, I could see. This category is pretty tough, because I could see any of these winning.
yeah.
Maybe not Star Wars Outlaws or Echoes of Wisdom.
I
'Cause
really didn't hear anything about Star Wars Outlaws.
it just
honestly.
seemed like Ubisoft, like, open world game, number 50. So, like, I didn't care.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about it.
Best content creator is next.
Oh, yay. Okay.
My guy's on here. You'll see. USADA Pecora.
I don't know.
No, I don't know any of these except for one of them.
Okay.
Typical gamer.
I know typical game.
Oh, really? What kind of
Okay.
content does he do?
Gaming.
Okay. Techno gamers.
Oh.
Do you know about them?
Technoblade?
No,
Oh.
unrelated. Illusion. Illujuan. Yep, sorry.
Yeah.
Here's my boy, Queso. You know Queso?
No.
You don't know Queso?
I don't know Queso.
Oh my
Do
god.
I know Queso?
Yes.
Why should I
Queso
know?
like is a meme on TikTok. They'll post clips from his stream, where like
I
people,
probably do.
where people like make fun of his weight because they'll be like, because he'll be like
Queso.
he'll be like playing like Mario Kart or something.
Oh, this is the guy that Joey watches.
Yeah, he'll be like playing Mario Kart, and then he'll be like, "Hey,
I
Queso."
watched his Happy Wheels one the other day.
Yeah, no, he's great. I love Queso. He's
Yeah,
funny.
That's why it's the top on my.
Can we agree on Queso winning?
Queso for sure.
Okay, games for impact.
Okay.
Closer the distance.
What? What?
Closer the distance. Hold on, I'm
Oh,
gonna.
is that what you got?
That's the name of the game. It's closer the distance.
Okay, I've never heard of it.
Hold on, I'm pulling this
I
game
know
up.
this.
I'm pulling this game up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this was kind of cool. Maybe what we'll have you do, because you're usually the person, is that if we hear a game we don't know, you can look it up.
Yeah, because I'm the looker upper.
This is the game, Closer the Distance.
Oh, that looks really cute.
Yeah, I like the art style a
I
lot.
love that.
I'm looking up the synopsis real quickly.
I want to play.
Closer the Distance is a slice of life sim that tells a deeply emotional story about the connections between family and friends in the face of tragedy. Unearth long kept secrets, repair strained relationships, and help your loved ones move on.
I love that.
You know what? I'm adding that to my wish list. It looks cool.
I think I am going to too.
Oh, I remember this game. I heard about this a while ago.
I love that. Is that an indie game?
I think so.
Okay.
One of the top Steam reviews says that I've read somewhere that this game is a perfect grief simulator. I don't know if I want to play this game anymore,
Damn.
but that sounds cool.
I love
Indica.
this simulation.
Oh, I know Indica. Indica's like the horror game.
Oh my god, yes.
Came out like earlier in the year.
Yes. It's on my wish list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look up Neva,
I've never heard of it.
Neva,
No, I don't know that one.
I know that. You can look it up.
Never.
While she's doing that,
Oh, that's cute.
yeah? Oh yeah, that game's up for best art direction.
I actually really like the art though.
Yeah, I think it's gonna win. I think it's gonna win best art direction. There's that game.
That's
These three I know, so I got this.
Okay.
Life is Strange Double Exposure.
Hell yeah.
Did you play it?
I did not, but every Life is Strange game I've ever played, I enjoyed.
I've heard this one's not very good.
Really?
It's made by a different team.
Oh.
It's not made by the same team. It's made by a new team. And I heard that
Every Life is
all I know is that the end of the game they have like a post credit scene where it's like Max Caulfield will return, like Avengers style. It's pretty funny.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's cringy.
Next game, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Okay.
People that were at the last workshop will know that I shouted that game out because that's
Oh,
a
yeah?
perfect. Because we're talking about sound design, and that game has a great sound design.
Nice.
Do you know about Hellblade?
I have heard of it. I've never looked at it.
So Hellblade's like an action game.
Okay.
And you're playing as this woman named Senua, and you're like, it's like Viking era, and you're trying to like
Where have I heard this?
get to your husband's body, I guess. It was like taken by demons. But what's cool about it is that it was really popular. The first game when it came out was like a really big one. What's interesting about it is that Senua has schizophrenia.
Oh.
And that's reflected in the game because you'll hear voices as you're playing.
Okay.
And I mentioned this again at the workshop. If you're playing the game with headphones,
Yeah.
the voices will come in from the different sides of the headphones. So like they're actually in your head. Very cool. Very cool
That's
game.
really cool. And that's a good simulation of like.
Yeah, very cool game.
Yeah.
I can see that.
love that.
And then Tales of Kanzara Zao is like it's like a Metroidvania platformer. It's like
Okay.
based on like African culture.
Oh, interesting.
And it's supposed to be the guy that made. He's an actor. The guy that like his studio made it.
Okay.
He was. Did you ever play Assassin's Creed?
I did.
Did you play Assassin's Creed Origins?
I did not actually.
So the
I
guy
watched
the guy that played the lead in that game, I think his name was Bayek.
Okay.
The guy that played Bayek has this studio. He's also in the new season of House of the Dragon. If you've seen that.
I have.
He is the bastard guy of like the of the seafaring
Yeah,
man.
I know him.
The one that's so that's him. He has the studio and he made this game because he's a big gamer. He made the studio and it's supposed to be like about his relationship with his father that recently passed.
Interesting.
So pretty cool game. I've wanted to play it. I just never got around to it. But yeah, I'm never good at the games for impact category because I don't play these games usually, and not because I don't like them. I do like them.
It's always because I like the concepts, but I feel like I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I don't like getting like sad.
I like being scared.
Same.
Yeah.
Best role playing game.
Okay.
This will be a fun one. So you're not gonna like one of these nominees
Oh.
if you don't like the remasters. Metaphor ReFantazio.
Okay.
Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. You know Yakuza?
Oh yeah.
That's Yakuza. They've
Okay.
rechanged the name.
Got it.
The original Japanese name basically translated to Like a Dragon, so they
So
went
they
back
just-
to that.
Okay.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Okay.
Here. Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree.
Okay.
Yeah. Dragon's Dogma 2. So you have some thoughts. Let's dive into this.
What?
What are you
That's my thoughts. What?
on which one?
All of the above.
Okay.
All of the above. I mean, actually, I don't know the last one, so probably not that one.
Okay.
But,
What's your issue here? Let's establish. What do you mean why? We'll go game by game. Okay. Metaphor ReFantazio. What's your problem, Metaphor?
nothing.
Okay.
That one I
You're okay with
don't
that one.
really- that's fine.
That one dodges the chopping
Sure,
block. Do
it's
you know
fine.
about that game?
Not really.
Okay,
no.
so you know Persona.
Yeah.
Team that made Persona
Yeah.
made this game.
Oh, then I
It
definitely
is
don't have a problem.
it is basically Persona but like fantasy.
Okay.
Which that sounds amazing to me, honestly.
It does, yeah.
I haven't played it yet. I really want to play it.
I
I badly
That's
want
my
to play
wish
it.
list,
There's a demo
yeah.
out for it. 10-hour demo.
Hell yeah.
First 10 hours to go for it.
I'm going nuts. Okay.
Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. I'm not a big Yakuza fan. I love Yakuza.
Yeah,
Like the concept.
I
I love
love
the
the
idea
concept.
of playing an angry Japanese man and just racing RC cars all day. That's
Great.
how I am on a spiritual basis. Anyways, I heard the Infinite Wealth one was not very good.
Yeah.
Because Like a Dragon's supposed to be like the soft reboot. And I played the first one. I didn't finish it, but I played the first Like a Dragon game and it was pretty cool. But I heard that one was better than this one. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Great game. Such a good game.
I think I can't speak much on Final Fantasy. If you think it's a great game,
I would.
you're speaking from a place of love anyway. So
No, to be
that's-
fair though, I was thinking from a place of love. If it was not a good game,
Yeah. You would.
I would make everyone know that.
Yeah.
It was a good game. It is one of the best action games I've ever played. Like its combat system.
Yeah.
Before that game, Kingdom Hearts 2 was always the pinnacle
I love
of
Kingdom
action
Hearts
combat
2.
for me.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is the best action combat game out
so
there.
good.
Don't at me.
No, it's so good.
Final
Happy.
Fantasy VII Rebirth is at that level, I would say.
Interesting.
Yes, because
Okay.
not only because they expanded on the first game, so you have all these different new systems now.
Yeah.
So every character has their own completely distinct moveset. Cloud plays completely differently from like Aerith.
I kind of love that.
Yes,
actually.
and you can play as all of them. You can like switch to them and play as them.
In that case, let's amazing.
They have all that. They also have synergy moves now.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can do, like, if you have the same, like, if you have, like, Cloud and, like, Tifa in a party, they have a synergy move. Every character has different synergy moves with every other character. So you can have different party comps. It's crazy.
That's
awesome.
So cool.
Also, the Final Fantasy VII, like, is already, I think, has one of the best, like, gameplay systems out of all the Final Fantasies. Because the materia system allows you to build your character.
I think 7 is the only one that I've actually, like, played.
It allows you to build your characters anyway.
Yeah.
So if you want Cloud to be, like, a magic user, you can just do that.
Yeah.
Which I always loved about that game. So you can do that. Great stuff. And then all the gameplay is just great. My only issue with that game is it almost, like, I don't think it went too badly, but it did kind of veer a little bit into, like, Ubisoft open world design.
Yeah.
It didn't go so much into it where I was like, it detracted, but I was like, Square, Square, you better watch it.
I didn't play Rebirth.
Rebirth was the new one.
Yeah, I didn't play Rebirth. I think I played the original.
Yes, Remake's also really good.
Yeah.
I would suggest for anyone that's curious, you definitely should play those games, like the Rebirth and Remake. Play Remake first because it's the first game. You'll be very confused. You go to Rebirth first. Yes. I'm gonna save Elden Ring because I feel like that one's a more of a what topic.
It's definitely the what topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon's Dogma 2. You don't know about Dragon's Dogma 2?
No.
It came out in March. You probably would remember if you saw it because it was pretty popular.
Hold on.
Yeah, you can look that up.
I have the brain cells of like.
It's
a
fair.
12-year-old.
That's fair.
Dragon Dogma 2.
Yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2 is a good game. The biggest issue though is that if you played the first game, it's not very good.
Oh, I remember this.
They had like the insane character creator.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, so
I saw like so many playthroughs of this.
It's a cool game, but my biggest issue with it is I'm a huge fan of the original, and it is an inferior game to the original.
Oh.
It makes so you have the original Dragon's Dogma, and then they released a DLC called like Dark Arisen, and that like fixed all the problems. And then Dragon's Dogma 2 just makes the same mistake that the first game did, the original game. So it's like,
why would you do that?
I don't know.
Why would you?
I don't know.
It
was dumb. It was dumb. There's like, I had so many issues with that game, but it's a cool game. I don't think it should win. Personally, I feel like Metaphor or Final Fantasy is gonna win. But before we move on, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. Why did you put a DLC in the Game Awards?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck? I know. Hold on, that was 52 minutes in. What the...
St. John's isn't going to watch far enough into this. It's fine.
That's true. What?
No, seriously, what the fuck? Like, actually. I didn't tell... They did that thumbs up when we said that. I didn't realize Elden Ring was nominated for more than one category. I didn't bring it up, because Shadow of the Erdtree is nominated for Game of the Year. My issue with this, viewers at home, and Jeff Keighley, because I know you're watching this. He's the guy that runs the Game Awards.
I know.
Okay, I'm just making sure. My issue here is that we're game developers. We know how it works. We know how it is in the industry. If I made a game that was really widely received, people loved it, and I lost out to a DLC, I'd be upset. Like, don't get me wrong.
I'd be more than
the Elden Ring DLC is phenomenal. But nominating it for categories with real games alongside it is a disservice to the people that have made games this year that didn't get nominated. It just is. You should make a DLC category, like best DLC. I had a discussion with this with a friend of mine on Blue Sky. Follow me on Blue Sky if you want more video game takes.
When I tell you, that makes me so insanely disappointed in
I agree.
How Game Awards are going. Like, that's... Actually,
just make it a category. It's not fair. It's not fair to the people that make full games and release them.
That's like adding the God of War freaking
Valhalla.
Like, what the hell?
That's like nominating a short film for like Best Picture at the Oscars.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's lame. Don't do that.
Just make a freaking category.
Just make it a DLC.
Make a category for everything else. Everything else. Literally everything, bro.
Yeah, you should make it a category.
I don't know. Maybe just add an extra one.
Anyways, okay. Most anticipated game.
Okay. Go.
Sorry, I had a burp coming.
Oh,
no, it's okay. Death Stranding 2 on the beach.
That's not.
I hate Death Stranding.
I love Death Stranding, I will say, but I only played and watched. Like, I played the first 20 minutes.
One of the most boring games I've ever played.
I played the beginning 20 minutes where it's just a movie. I saw that I actually had to play now, said, "Oh, I'll just watch someone else."
I'll watch the movie because they're making a movie of it.
Yeah,
I'll watch the movie.
I loved the movie version of.
You don't think Death Stranding 2 should be on most anticipated game? Why? People are excited for it.
Yeah, but not as much as like. There's definitely other games.
Can you give me an example, like one that you'd put in here?
Tamagotchi Life.
Okay, but that's not real.
But it should be.
But it's not. But Death Stranding 2 is real.
Fine.
Like they've announced it.
In that case, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Ghost of Yote.
I don't know that one.
You know Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah.
Sequel.
Oh, they're making a sequel?
Yeah, they announced it a while ago.
Oh.
Ghost of Yote.
I have no news updates. I should follow your YouTube.
You should watch. Yeah, you should follow Skill Up.
I'll follow.
He's a little pretentious sometimes, but
that's okay. I love those.
Oh man, you'll love him then. We love you, Skill Up. We love you, Skill Up. Metroid Prime 4.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, that's solid.
Monster Hunter Wilds.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That right there.
Well, I didn't tell you the last one.
Okay.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
You know what else needs to be on that list?
What?
Little Nightmares 3.
Have they announced that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Little Nightmares 3 was at freaking Comic-Con, dude.
Oh, well.
Yeah. I think
I didn't know about it.
Sorry. That should take the place of Death Stranding 2.
You heard it here first.
The line for Little Nightmares 3 at the freaking Comic-Con was insane. So, just leave it at that.
Fair enough.
People speak for themselves.
A lot of good choices here. I'm really excited for Ghost of Yote.
I think...
I'm excited for Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm not going to be able to play it because I don't have a NASA supercomputer, but it looks good.
Monster Hunter Wilds might be my top.
I'm calling out Capcom. Why the hell did you not optimize your game? Have you seen Monster Hunter Wild gameplay? Friend of the pod, RJ, was telling me about it.
Yeah.
That guy has a beast of a computer.
Yeah.
Like thousands of dollars worth of computer. He said he was barely able to keep it at 60.
I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I've had really good computers and rigs in the past. Like, I currently have a 1070 Ti at home. Like, it's nothing crazy. But I've had crazy rigs at home that I've built for people and I've tested shit on. Sorry, I'm cursing. It's past Karina's bedtime.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's my barrier day. But I've built really good computers, and Monster Hunter is always like my tester. Because if Monster Hunter can't run,
Capcom, it's the same shit with Dragon's Dogma 2 because they made Dragon's Dogma 2 as well. They just don't optimize their games. They push their games for graphical fidelity, which is fine. But if I'm being honest, I would rather my game ran at a stable 60 than looked like it was like insane.
It's not worth it. Like, I'd rather have low polys in the background. I'm sorry, guys.
Debut indie game.
Okay.
So this is obviously it's like for debut indie developers.
Yeah.
Animal Well. That's Donkey's game.
Okay.
I think that's gonna win because I heard phenomenal things about that game.
Yeah.
Balatro.
I don't know that one actually.
You don't know about? I'm sure you do. It was so popular.
I do.
It was like the roguelike. It's like the roguelike. I think like card game. I don't remember what card game it is. But
I don't know.
Yeah, look it up. Hold on.
Balatro, you said?
Yes. Oh, funnily enough, Dragon's Dogma 2 DLC just leaked. Oh, it's like poker. That's right. Like a poker roguelike.
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't know anything. I'm not really a card game girl.
I'm not either, but it was super popular. Like, it took over.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah,
like,
my thing is just not loading.
Fun.
I'm really obsessed with
that. The St. John's Wi-Fi has not been great today.
No, it hasn't.
Our teacher was complaining about it. Anyways, Manor Lords, that came up earlier in the pod.
Yep.
Pacific Drive, I heard good things about Pacific Drive. I wanted to play that. And The Plucky Squire.
I'm surprised Smooshy Come Home isn't on there.
I've never heard of that in my life.
It's a like huge, comfy game.
Really?
Huge.
I'm just gonna say I've heard of all of these games. I've never heard of that game in my life that you just mentioned.
That's why. Yeah, you're not in the comfy game world though.
I'm not in the comfy game community.
It's huge in the comfy game world.
I like my serious games to have comfy game aspects.
That's valid.
I don't play World of Warcraft, but they just announced housing.
Okay.
So I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I don't play it, but like now I can make a pretty house. Might have to play it now.
I like pretty houses too.
You should play World of Warcraft with us then.
Let's play.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
RJ wants to do it. We can get like a whole party going.
I've actually just never played World of Warcraft.
I've like played a little bit of it.
So intense.
I say the opposite actually. I played it and I was just so bored. I wanted it to be more intense.
Here's my problem. The people that play it are very intense.
That's fair. I just don't look at chat anymore when I play online games.
Well, it just scares me.
Fair enough.
It's intense.
We'll play it together. We'll walk through it together.
We've got this.
We'll walk through the World of Warcraft together, hand in hand.
And I'll build a pretty house.
Yes, you will. And you'll save the day from the horde or whatever.
Oh hell yeah. I'll kick everybody's ass.
But yeah, debut indie game. I do think Animal is going to win this. Do you have any thoughts? Okay.
No.
Fair enough.
I only play comfy.
Best independent game.
Okay.
Animal Well.
Okay.
Balatro.
Okay.
Lorelei and the Laser Eyes.
I don't know that one.
I like the name though.
It's really cool.
Neva. We saw Neva earlier.
Neva, yeah.
UFO 50. I think Balatra's going to win this one.
Yeah, probably.
I think Animal Well is going to win the debut indie,
And
but I think
then
Balatra's going to win
Balatro
Best
will win the
Independent.
second,
Yeah.
Those
Friend
are
of the
good
show.
odds.
Yeah. Friend of the show. Should get Max on the pod.
We should.
That'd be fun. How about 3D modeling?
Yeah. He's a
Um,
professor here, in case you didn't know.
actually, he kind of shows up sometimes.
Yeah.
I think he lives in the library.
I'm convinced too. always here.
Best multiplayer: Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Tekken 8. I think Helldivers 2 is going to win this. I do.
I do too.
Just because, like,
I was just thinking.
I know,
I was like,
I know Helldivers 2 has gone downhill, but like when that game came out, that was peak multiplayer. It was so much fun playing with friends. It was so much fun playing with friends.
Yeah.
Great game.
Everybody was playing it for like that solid 2-3 months. Everybody. What?
Next category, no. Best adaptation.
I really want to be done.
Oh my
tired.
god, we're almost done.
Karina is tired.
We're almost done. Yeah, we're almost done.
Okay, cool. How many left?
Don't worry about that. I didn't count.
Okay.
I didn't count. Best adaptation.
Okay.
Arcane.
Yep.
Fallout.
Solid.
Knuckles. Like a Dragon Yakuza. Tomb Raider Legend of Lara Croft. Okay, we're gonna make this simple. It's just between Arcane and Fallout.
It really is.
I'm
It's
gonna go
entirely
with Arcane.
I'm going Fallout.
Okay, that's fair.
Solid.
Fair enough.
What?
I think Arcane's
Sorry
gonna
if
win
I hurt your
it.
finger.
No, it's
I
okay.
think I cracked your finger.
It's sorry. I crack them all the time.
Oh, okay.
I think Arcane's gonna win, and you can do Fallout afterwards. I think Arcane's gonna win because very widely popular show. Everyone loves
Valid,
Arcane.
yeah.
I mean, it got people wanting to play League of Legends, and no
Yeah.
one wants to play League of Legends.
No.
Funny story, actually, quick aside. I was hanging out with my girlfriend last weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and she loves Arcane. Not a League of Legends fan though. And we went to Uniqlo because they had an Arcane collab.
Uniqlo,
They have an
yeah.
Arcane collab, and we're going to it. And there was a Jinx shirt she wanted to get. We got there and we saw it, and then she's like, "No, I'm not getting this." And it's because under the picture of Jinx, it says League of Legends,
Yeah, I
and she
wouldn't
didn't
get
want to
it
wear
either.
that.
I wouldn't get it either.
But yeah, and it's also the final season, so I
Yeah.
feel like that's just they're gonna do it as like a respect.
Farewell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Fallout. Go.
Here's the thing. I think Fallout deserves this only because of how huge the actual. Okay, it is so huge in my opinion, and the fact that first of all the power armor, the actual adaptation of it being the fact that it like resonated with multiple games.
Yeah, it's a
So
great show.
many-
It
all
also
of the games.
boosted their game numbers by a ton.
It was so insane.
Yeah.
First of all, secondly, the actual.
How many
like,
points is this?
Probably like 2 or 3.
Okay, keep it
Yeah.
to 2. I'm just trying.
Yeah.
I just don't want to keep. I don't want to keep us both late.
The adaptation itself is so like ridiculously close to what the games created, like Nuka-Cola. Okay, the power armor.
That's
I will
fair.
keep
That's
it
valid.
simple, like,
They're
it's
both
very good.
phenomenal shows.
They put all of the best characters in the show. Like it's.
They're both phenomenal shows. Either of them could win. Either of them
Good
Good thing for what's her like that lady. What's her Ella Perna?
Oh yeah.
The late because she's Jinx and she's Lucy.
Yeah.
So she's
honestly,
eating good.
She's winning her life.
She's
dude.
eating good.
Great for her. Honestly.
Best audio.
Okay.
So I guess because of sound design. Astrobot.
Okay.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Okay.
Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
Okay.
Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Silent Hill 2. I want you to go first because I think my answer is going to be a little out of left field.
Okay. What was the first two?
Astrobot and Call of Duty.
Call of Duty's out. I'm sorry. I think it's out.
I'm giving it to Call of Duty, actually.
What?
Look, I'm not a Call of Duty fan. I will say, though, they always nail sound design. Like, actually, the sound design in that game is crazy.
Okay.
You don't agree?
I I don't.
Why not?
Okay, here's the thing with COD in general.
Yes.
They're a shooter.
Okay.
Okay? They do and take on so much. I do think gunshot noises, their bomb noises, they're all...
Their footstep noises.
There are footstep noises. There are noises of, like, scraping against the... It's great, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's very realistic, and it very much is, like, cool. But it's repetitive. I
mean, yeah, but I feel like any sound... I feel you could say that for any sound in this game because you're going to be hearing it over and over again. I'm giving it to Call of Duty personally. Let me clarify. I'm not a Call of Duty fan. I'm not coming out here saying I like Call of Duty.
I actually do like COD.
I don't like COD. I don't like COD. But I always think that their audio design is like peak, and they always hit with that.
They do hit, but
it's incredible.
Honestly, they're repetitive, and they've done the same thing.
But I thought you could say that. I mean, I get what you're saying. I understand the point you're making, but I
reuse it. They just reuse it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it anyways. Continue.
Valid.
What's your
That's
pick?
Fair. It's honestly, I don't know enough about Final Fantasy Rebirth.
I don't think I'd give it to that.
I
don't think their audio design.
I was gonna go with
fine.
Astrobot.
Okay, that's fair. I can see that.
I think Astrobot, honestly, it was very like cutesy, and the way that they did it was so good.
This is a fun one. This next one.
It's cute.
Best score in music.
Oh, okay.
Astrobot.
Okay.
Stellar Blade.
I don't know the music.
Silent Hill 2.
Okay.
Metaphor, ReFantazio. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's gotta be Final Fantasy.
It's gotta be Final Fantasy.
That music's incredible.
Yeah.
You can be the biggest hater of Final Fantasy as a franchise, but you gotta admit their music.
Is so
the music's always insane. I genuinely have like 3 Final Fantasy 16 songs on my gym playlist. That's how good the music is.
They're good.
They're insane. Yeah.
We're good.
Okay.
We're on the same.
Best performance.
Okay.
Brianna White, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. She was Aerith.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hannah Tell, Life is Strange, Double Exposure. I don't know who she was in that.
No.
I will look that up really quickly because that'll help us determine this.
Hannah Tell?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she might be Max. She's Max. The main girl.
I know who Max is.
Oh, she was Max in the original.
I know.
Okay.
I got that.
Did you not like her performance in you didn't play the new game?
I didn't play the new game.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is I loved her performances in the first 2.
You gave me the reaction of like I don't like this.
It's just weird to me.
Okay.
I don't know the new game though. So
Humberly, I kind of think the best performance. They kind of were scraping the bottom of the barrel, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Humberly Gonzalez, Star Wars Outlaws. I think she was the main girl.
Okay.
Luke Robert, Silent Hill 2. He was James. Melina Juergens, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. She's like the main. She's Senua. Yeah. I think it's going to be between Brianna White and Luke Roberts, personally.
Yeah.
I didn't play Silent Hill 2, but I've seen clips of it, and his performance is really good.
Yeah.
The way he acts it, I'm a big fan of.
Honestly, after Baldur's Gate 3, they're not going to get another like crazy lineup like that. Last year's lineup
was pretty bad.
Was crazy.
Because you had Yuri Lowenthal, too, for Spider-Man. It was bad. It was really bad. You had Final Fantasy 16 because you had Clive. You had Ben Rossfield. Not Ben Rossfield. Ben Starr. But yeah, you're right. Last year's performance was stacked. This one I don't think is that stacked as much.
This is not great.
The only two that I would even consider... Again, I didn't play the games, but nothing about their games, like when I saw clips, didn't stand out to me. Mm-hmm. I think Luke Roberts and Brianna White were the only people that had like standout performances.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. I do think though that given how Final Fantasy VII goes, I think that the final part, the guy that plays Cloud's gonna get nominated.
Yeah. Just
because with like that final part for Cloud is a really big moment for him. There's gonna be a lot of acting involved in that. Best narrative.
Okay.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth.
Okay.
Metaphor, ReFantazio.
Okay.
Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, Silent Hill 2. I'm probably gonna get to Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I liked most of the changes they made, but at the end of the game, they made it into like a multiverse thing, and I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't play the other games. I can't speak on those. I'm gonna see how many more we have going. Okay, we're close. We only have like 4.
Solid. Okay.
And we already did the discussion on like DLC and remasters. So we don't have to do that. So we're probably gonna end it after we finish. After we finish the rest of this. We just did best narrative, right? Yeah. Okay, best mobile game. AFK Journey, Balatro, Wuthering Waves.
I hope it's Balatro already.
Zenless Zone Zero, Pokemon TCG Pocket. It's like the card game.
I know what it is.
Okay.
It's just fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Though.
There are a lot of fans of the Pokemon card game.
I know. I am a Pokemon Go girl. 1,000%. Like, 1,000%.
You guys should have Pokemon gone to the polls. Anyways.
Hot take.
Yeah. Zenless.
Seriously.
I mean, that's not a hot take. People didn't vote.
No, they really didn't.
No.
What the hell, man? Like, I feel like I saw so much on TikTok of, like, people
just aren't voting.
Go vote. And it's like, what were those polling numbers, guys? Let's talk about it.
Pull them up, guys.
Yeah.
I think Bellagio's gonna win. I'm gonna say Zenless Zone Zero though, just for RJ, because he loves that game. It's all he plays. He'll play that in class, guys. Like, he has a problem.
You know what I've been playing recently?
What's that?
Cats are cute, but also Fallout Shelter.
Really?
I never got into it, and now all of
Me
a sudden
neither.
I'm playing it. It's
Interesting.
awful if you like Fallout.
Don't they have the Elder Scrolls Shelter coming out now? It's like Elder Scrolls Castles, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's kind of partially why like my brain said I must play resource game.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Best art direction.
Okay.
Astrobot.
Okay.
Now, again, to clarify, this is not like best graphics. It's just like best art style.
I don't love that actually.
Which one, Astrobots?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
It's cute, but no.
That's fair. I'm just clarifying to the people at home, so I'm confused.
It's just PlayStation.
Black Myth Wukong.
Okay.
Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree. Metaphor ReFantazio. Neva. I think
Neva.
I think Neva too, and honestly, I think it's just between Metaphor ReFantazio and Neva.
Yeah.
Because all the other games are just like, Astrobot's just cartoony.
It's just
Black Myth Wukong is just realistic.
Yeah.
Elden Ring, same thing. Like, yeah, I think it should be Metaphor ReFantazio.
I hope it's
Which,
Neva.
Metaphor ReFantazio is just anime. So, yeah, it should be Neva. We did best ongoing game.
Yeah.
Best game direction.
Okay.
Astrobot.
Yes.
Balatro.
Okay.
Black Myth Wukong.
Okay.
Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Metaphor ReFantazio. I could see it being any of these, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to get to Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. I think that how they made that game and how they went about doing it was pretty great.
Yeah.
I wish,
agree with that.
here's just my issue with best game direction as a whole. I wish there were more, I wish they elaborated more on what that meant.
It doesn't really.
It doesn't, and I feel like
categories.
we are only able to really understand it. Like, we don't mention it that well, because we know about game design. But your average Joe, I don't think doesn't really know what that means.
Yeah.
Drum roll, please. Game of the Year. Astrobot. Balatro.
Okay.
Black Myth Wukong. Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Metaphor ReFantazio. Thoughts, Karina?
What the hell? Why is Elden Ring there?
It's really not fair to other games.
It's not fair. What the hell? I think that the other games could have.
Dragon Age could have been up there.
Yeah. Neva could have been up there.
Yeah, that'd been cool. Any game.
I didn't
Has an
know
indie game
so
has an
cute.
indie game ever won Game of the Year? Because I mean, I guess It Takes Two was like is a double A though, because it was funded by EA.
Yeah, it was a double.
It was like EA's indie program, but that's still being funded by EA.
It was still being funded.
I don't think there's a straight indie game that's won Game of the Year before. So that would have been
And I
cool.
think that would have been really cool that they were even nominated. Like that's huge.
I think Metaphor's gonna win.
Yeah.
Just because
I hope
Persona,
so.
but also just Persona, and also when that game came out, like tens across the board.
If it's fantasy Persona, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Like when that, I hope it. I hope.
Honestly, it like from what I've seen of it and what I've heard about it, to me and to others, it looks better than Persona.
In that case,
It looks to have a more serious story and like an actually good story. Persona's never had a good story. I'm gonna be honest.
It's a fun. Play.
It's like Last of Us 1. It's carried by the characters.
And I think that is what it does best. I loved Persona 5. I'll be so real. Like, but it was not because of the story. It was because of the
Characters, exactly.
The
But
characters
yeah,
were just so playable. They were so good.
yeah, we're going late. Anyways,
Please.
we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up before we go though.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your game of the year?
Princess Peach Showtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, tell me about it.
It was just so good. I feel like listen, just play it, okay?
I won't, but okay.
I will lend it to you. Like
Maybe I'll play it if you lend it to me.
It was just so good.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't even think I can describe it personally.
It was so good. It transcended human emotion.
It transcended my ability to verbalize it. Like it was just really good. Like
That's fair.
couldn't put it down. The entirety of it.
Okay.
So worth it.
I'll check it out.
It was
Any other
It
thoughts?
was definitely a girl game.
Any other thoughts?
I do think that this year especially, there was so many hard hits for indie games, and I feel like maybe I am not as into the indie game industry as I thought because I didn't know any of the titles that were up there.
Fair.
But I do think, at least with some of them, I've seen them before, like, photo-wise, but I do think that, like, having an indie game nominated for Game of the Year, just one, even if it's
Well,
not
they do have one.
Like, yeah,
They have
card
Balatro,
game.
yeah.
I hope it wins.
I think I prefer Metaphor. But
I feel like it's a card game, though, so it's not going to win. Yes.
people love card games.
I know, but they don't win.
But they love card games.
They love them, but they don't win.
Yeah, but it's the
They
critics.
say
It's the
that.
critics voting on them. So.
Yeah. Because it's a
Um,
card game. It's a card game.
my game of the year is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Mm.
It's a great game. I love it. I mean, I can go on and on about it.
I loved Final Fantasy VII. I really did like
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is incredible. I love Final Fantasy VII Remake,
Yeah.
and Rebirth's better, in my opinion. I already explained to you how good the combat was. Combat's
Yeah.
crazy. Now you can actually explore the world, and like all the areas are super varied, and like not only graphically, but also with like the content you're doing in them. Like there's one I remember it because there's one where it's like a jungle that you're going through, and it plays music that sounds like Tarzan kind of.
Yeah.
So you're like going through the jungle. Tarzan music is really cool. The mini games are really good.
Yeah.
They because Final Fantasy VII I feel like is known for its mini games, and they really like nailed it with all of them. And they also added a new one, which is like a card game based that they were inspired by The Witcher 3. Because Witcher 3 is a card game, so they made their own card game, and it's a really good card game.
that.
It's a really fun card game. It is I'm going to go out, this might be a hot take, it's the best card game in Final Fantasy. And there are a lot of Final Fantasy card games, and it's the best one. Take that, Triple Triad. Anywho,
I think we're done.
I think we're done. We'll be back next week.
Maybe. Joey will be here.
Okay, we can skip an episode without if you want to spend time with your fiance.
Or he can be on the pod. It'll be cute.
Could be on the pod. Up to
But
you.
you'll call me, right?
I'm going through a tunnel right now. I can't hear you.
Paper crinkles. Paper crinkles.
Wah! Okay, bye guys.